Cole, what you doing, buddy? What? Okay. Just grab the other backpack, the other one, the other sprayer. It's full. How far have you gotten on that? Okay. Sorry about all that jumbling. Hey, man, what's going on? We were on day 2 of the apartment cleaning, or not the apartments, but the what the heck is it? Breezeways. So I'm doing a video, and we're gonna go through the entire uh, process of cleaning and how we got the job and why we're here. But this is day 2. We have already completed that building, and we are just doing the breezeways. Hey, Ryan, what's going on? Day 1 kind of threw a curveball at us. These apartments are all built on slabs, all 3 stories. And so they were having some water issues. So had to bring in a couple extra guys today to help manage the water flow with some backpack blowers and maybe some push brooms if needed. But I'm thinking the backpack blowers are going to be the way to go. Hey now. So this particular apartment complex has got a garbage service. We'll go look because I bet they left all of their stuff out. They've got a trash company that comes and removes the trash after the residents set them outside of their door. And what ends up happening is well, this is not a good example. Upstairs, we'll go look. The company gets the trash and they drag it through the breezeways, and it leaves a nasty mess. The first floor has got a sealed concrete, so it doesn't show up as much. But you can see all of the marks, all the spots where the trash has been left. Yesterday was trash day, and they have still not brought in their cans. They have not removed their mats. Everybody did receive an email to let them know that we were coming today. But this is basically the scope of what we're going to be doing. These are big buildings, as you can see. And down on that end, there is another breezeway that goes down like that. So these are all shaped like a big C. But as you can see, the stairs are absolutely horrible. And this is a high-end uh, apartment community, about 10 minutes from the beach, about 5 minutes from downtown Savannah. So it is absolutely in the perfect location. Yeah, right? Okay, I made it back out. I lost connection in there. So, like I was saying, this beautiful apartment community, right in between Tybee, which is the beach here in Savannah. It's about 10 minutes that way, and downtown Savannah, which is about 5 minutes that way. But so I am here this morning checking on the guys, making sure everything is moving smoothly, and then I will take off and handle the other stuff that needs to be handled today. One of the guys was just going to get another thing of degreaser. So instead of downstreaming the degreaser, which obviously adds a tremendous amount more water, I am having them pre-treat everything with these backpack sprayers with a pretty heavy duty industrial grade degreaser. And they are going around and moving one building ahead of all of the the pressure washing that's taking place to pre-treat, so it doesn't sit too long, but it also has ample time to do its job and to help emulsify the nastiness that's in this concrete. Um, so typically we would downstream, but because of the water issues that we had yesterday, I decided that the backpacks are the way to go. And we can apply a pretty strong blend directly to these individual spots. And it's a lot easier than using a soft wash system because, again, we're basically just spot treating. Go check out progress in this building. I'll show you. Actually, he's over here by the truck. So I've got a landscape business too, and I buy these pretty cheap Harbor Freight backpack blowers, or not backpack blowers, backpack sprayers. They're like 24 bucks, and you use the coupon and you get 20% off that. So relatively inexpensive. It's going to get loud, but I've got a couple of them on the truck. So they sit on your back and you just pump them up with one hand and spray with the other. Oh, there one is. Hi. Lots of dogs around here. Oh, I think I lose signal when I go up, so I'm just gonna go up the breeze or the staircase. So each one of these buildings is gonna take probably 6 hours. I definitely think you would be able to. And yours are set up with Viton seals and everything else, right? For the stuff that you spray. So you can see he's already started there. And then, if I'm not mistaken, he's already done, yeah, these stairs have been done already. Is pest control full time, Ryan? Well, back to what I was talking about how we got this job. The property manager called, and I'm assuming several companies, to get estimates. The garbage company was dragging their bags and trash throughout the breezeways and the staircases. Residents were getting upset because it was so nasty. And the garbage company is actually the one that's going to be paying us, which is nice. And I'm hoping they don't change their systems or processes, because I'd love to do this every 6 months. So we gave an estimate. I came and walked the property with the property manager, and she showed me everything in her areas of concern. Gave them a formal estimate. This was about 3 months ago, and got the call about 2 weeks ago that we were going to be starting. And of course, they wanted to do it ASAP. So we got our guys together and made it happen. So there is very little drainage on these. Um, in fact, there's no drains. So it's really all about water management and pushing. That's why we're using the wands and not surface cleaners, because we are spot treating. Surface cleaners tend to put down a lot more water, and we don't want to be dealing with all of that. So we can still do a very good job with the wands, actually work quite a bit faster, and not have to worry about drains. But in a minute, there will be one of the other guys that is going to throw on a backpack blower and follow behind Mac and push the water, so there's no pooling water. Anybody want to guess what I quoted on this one per building? So you've got, this is one building, okay? 3 stories, breezeways that go all the way through. You've got staircases in 4 corners and in the middle. Oh, we don't do any home water reclamation. As long as you're not using anything caustic, you should be okay. I don't know where you live or what your local ordinances are, but we do not reclaim water. And if we did, it would be so cost prohibitive, because I'd have to charge so much more, and nobody else in our area does it. That's right, Jersey. Very close. True seeker. The problem, not the problem, but commercial estimates, you have to be a little bit more aggressive. For years, I was losing them. I'd quote apartment jobs and everything, and I was just too high, sometimes double the price of everybody else. And usually they give you feedback. So anytime you develop a relationship with a property manager or the maintenance guy, anybody, whoever it is you're talking to, it's always nice to ask for feedback, because 9 times out of 10, it's not their money, and they are going to go with the best package, best proposal. Uh, so 9 times out of 10, they will tell you, even if you didn't get the job, what the price was for the job. And that gives you kind of an idea of where your competition is, and what where you need to be on certain jobs. We do get a lot more now, but sometimes we not overvalue, customers undervalue what we do, and there are companies out there that will undervalue their worth. And when that happens, there's cheap prices. Hey, puppy. Right in between those two numbers. Under 20 and above 15. Three days worth of work, an average of 2 guys per day. One is a helper, one is a technician. I don't give specifics typically on pricing just because I don't like to, but the two numbers that were thrown out, I was in between both of those. Oh, yeah, without a doubt. Commercial is great. I like residential because they pay you within a couple days. Commercial is usually 30 to 60. And I think for some businesses that would be difficult if you are constantly waiting 30 to 60 days on payments. For guys that are just starting out, obviously, it's a lot easier to manage your cash flow when you are doing residential. It's also nice for residential, even for larger companies with more employees, because payroll every week. These guys are working. That's nice. Mine do not. Do you offer a discount, like 1%, 10 net 30 or anything like that? Sometimes I try to do that to incentivize them to pay a little quicker, but just like me, they want to hang on to their money. Nice. What percentage of your pest control business is commercial? Pressure cleaning, we're probably 80% residential. Exactly. Yeah, so the back before what 2008 when the market crashed, we were probably 60% commercial. We were doing a ton of commercial work, mostly restaurants, uh, receiving areas, dumpster pads, front entrances, things like that. I mean, we had multiple routes where I had 2 to 3 guys going at any given time from about 4:30 in the morning till 6:30 or 7, just doing commercial stuff, which was great. But then when the economy when the economy tanked, um, one of the first things to go that was cut by these commercial businesses was exterior cleaning. Not as many people were out spending money, and they were definitely not going to be spending their money on keeping things clean. So that was kind of it wasn't a motivator. It kind of forced us to switch back to residential, which has proven to be a pretty good move for us. I've never made that change back. We do commercial on occasion, like stuff like this, but overall, it's mostly residential. But we do have several townhome communities, apartment communities that we do every single year, which is always nice to know that those things are going to be there for you. God, it's hot in Savannah. Ready for some cool weather. People are wondering why I'm holding a camera. How you doing? Yeah, it's hot. Said it's hot already. So all of our trailers are kept undercover or in a storage facility. I keep all of my stuff at a place that's relatively close to my house and um, pretty central to our service area. And I've got a huge double bay that is we can fit 3 trucks and 3 trailers under that. It's enclosed on 2 sides. The back and front are open, but the sides are closed, and obviously it has a roof. People usually store it's like RV and boat storage, but I keep all my stuff there. And then I've got 2 RV bays. Uh, there was a live that I did the other day that had one of them, and that's where I'm going to do one of the trailer builds. But uh, one of the pressure washing trailers is in a different bay, and we use that for storage of equipment and lawn care stuff, excess, material supplies, stuff that we are planning to use or are not going to use, and I just can't bear to throw it away. But with pressure washing trailers, man, they take such a beating with just the water and the chemicals from daily use that they've almost become consumables where you're replacing them every couple of years. I am sure that owner operators probably take a lot more care than an employee would. I do have some great employees like the guys that are here today, um, but not everybody is a good steward of others' equipment. But the point of that was pressure washing trailers uh, for businesses like this usually get beat up so bad that keeping them undercover overnight after being exposed to water and bleach all day just doesn't have any real impact or saving grace. All right, let's go find these guys. I've been sitting around long enough. I'm sure people are looking and saying, why is this a hole walking around with his camera? No one wants to hear what he has to say. That's probably true. Go kill some bugs, man. Have a great day. Thank you. I appreciate it. Keep watching. All right. I'm going to lose signal when I go in this building, but I need to check on them. So I will talk to you guys later. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and look out for the video on this. Also, I'm going to be giving away a soft wash pump in the next couple weeks. So if that's something you're interested in, you got to be a subscriber. All right. You guys have a great day. Stay busy.